What's up guys, and welcome to this POV review by Autotopnl. My name is Martin and today I'm back at my favorite spot in Spain with the all new Cupra Formentor, and not just any Formentor, it's the VZ. No, it's not the VZ5, they don't do that anymore as from the facelift, but they have like given the normal VZ, the 2-liter one, like a really good upgrade to, you know, I feel like to sort of replace the VZ5. The VZ5 of course was a bit of a limited edition, very low production. Let's just be glad that they did that at some point. I mean, it was quite awesome. As is this. We've driven the pre-facelift 2-liter one with all the extra goodies on it not too long ago actually. I think like 2 months ago we did one. So it's really fresh and top of mind. So we can really appreciate the difference now. Whole new front end. I really like it. I've heard people complaining about it, saying the pre-facelift looks better. I think this looks better. With that shark nose that they now do over at Cupra, the 3 triangles. I think it looks rather good really. I really like the Formentor. I really like the Cupra philosophy, you know, they are a part of the VW group, but they really give it their own like sauce to it, which I really like. So we have those copper 19-inch wheels with Goodyear tires on there. 245 section actually, that's pretty wide. Performance brake system on there with perforated brake discs. Carbon fiber mirror caps, looks really nice actually. So we have Formentor in the rear light unit with a logo that lights up at night. Supposed to be cool. I'm a bit of a grandpa, as you know. Okay, so we have a titanium Akrapovic exhaust, and it actually sounds pretty decent. So you have 2 sort of starting modes. This is normal. And this is sporty start mode. Little VZ badge there on the back. And of course, the most important thing, well, one of the most important things, the engine. It's the 2-liter you also find in a Golf R, for instance. Oh, that's hot. Ah! Even though it's a matte paint, quite hot. I hate this about these newer VW. Oh, maybe fit a pair of gloves in here or something for the Spanish roads. Why don't we have a strut? What is the cost of a strut, really? Anyway, the new spec of this 2-liter turbocharged engine with this. Oh, it's not the soft one. It's the cheap one. Very thin plastic. No, that's not very nice. It doesn't even have a logo on there. Anyway, who cares? 333 horsepower, up from 310. And the previous one had 400 Newton meters. We now have 420 Newton meters. 0 to 100, 4.8 seconds. That's pretty decent, and 250 kilometers an hour top speed. Let's get in. It's simply too hot out today. There you go. GoPros don't like heat either. Neither do Dutch boys. Whew. So as I said, you have normal start like that, or you can do this. You hold it in and then press the brake pedal. Wow. Okay, so physical buttons, really good. Golf 8.5. This is how it should be done. Great decision, Cupra. Infotainment system is new. It's quicker to react. It's really good actually. 13-inch screen, so it's also a little larger. Yeah, it's really good. Honestly, really like it. What I wanted to talk about is the driving, of course. So you have various driving modes. Performance, which is about little performance, because if you want all performance you go to Cupra. Individual, this is a really important one because you can alter the all new DCC, which is completely variable. And as you can see, this line right here is comfort and this is Cupra, so this is like the bandwidth of the normal driving modes, and you can go beyond that, so you can go to like a Comfort Plus or a Cupra Plus. How cool is that? You can also do the steering, the engine noise, really good. You can turn off the fake sound. Yes, BMW, it's possible. ACC torque distribution, and that introduces me to, well, off-road we're going to forget, but we also have drift mode. Yes, there is a drift mode. But first we're going to try Cupra mode. No, we're going to try performance mode and go on this lovely road that is waiting for me to annihilate it. So of course it's linked to a DSG gearbox, 7-speed of course. Good to react, both on down and upshift. Now of course it's a 2024 car, so we have all kinds of stupid nannies, but you can do it really quickly, so that's also really good. You just swipe down and tap and it's off. Really good. Oh. It's quite a tight section this, and it's a little bit of a downhill, so if it has some sort of an understeery character, it will show on this road. So this is performance mode. I'm still not sure why you would go into performance mode. Maybe like on a highway you want a bit more power, but nothing really too exciting when it comes to the handling. I think that's it. Auto upshifting there. I'm hoping it won't do that in Cupra mode. So quite a short second gear and then quite a long third one, I feel like, because there I wanted to downshift and it didn't let me because of the gear ratio. But it's a fluent car, it's still moving around a bit too much, but let's try Cupra mode and see how that works. Oh yes, definitely tighter on the dampers. Oh, that was a brutal shift by the gearbox. I think it was the rev limiter even. Oh yes, Cupra, thank you. Great job guys, that's how you do it. That's why you should have a performance mode and a Cupra mode. Oh, and the handling really has been enhanced by Cupra mode. It has come, it's come alive really. That's really good. Honestly, these Cupras. Yes, I have been disappointed with Cupras like the Tavascan. It wasn't for me. The Born VZ, fantastic car, and now I'm here again with a Formentor. All these Formentors, it's a happy marriage, me and the Formentor, really. This is so impressive what they do. What is basically a crossover SUV. Well, it's on the MQB platform, so it's a hatchback platform, but what they do to it, the size of it, the weight of it, that's just so impressive. And they actually do testing on these roads, and you can really tell. Very good job. It's really holding up. But as I just shown you, in individual mode you can go even further. So there we go, Cupra plus plus plus. So the Akrapovic, we don't have any fake sound going on right now, and you sort of appreciate the Akrapovic even more, because then you can listen to the little burbles. So let's go up again, and once we go up, we're also going to try out the drift mode. Should have said that a bit more bombastic. Yeah, very nice pops from the exhaust. I also really love the way the exhaust looks, really like a craftsmanship product. Oh yes, this car, guys, coming from like an M340i, which is my my family wagon, which is more expensive, has a bigger engine and lots of modifications. This is better than a stock M340i. It's about as, you know, nice to handle as my modified one. So you do feel that, like, in essence, it's a front-wheel drive car. Eventually it will sort of push over its front wheels and not have the back end pop out. Hello, Dutchies. Oh, I'm really working here. But let's give that drift mode a try. Yes, I really want to activate it. So now it's in Sport ESC, but you know, it's freaking drift mode. We're going to turn it off altogether. There we go. Maybe we get a little sound if we open the windows. Oh yeah. You can definitely hear that turbo also. But, you know, we don't want any wind noise. I mean, it's drift mode, but it just doesn't seem to have the torque to really get it out, or the rear diff to really, you know, make it power oversteer, power slide. You know, I'm really hammering it here with quite a lot of turn in, and it's just sticking. So, you know, it's a bit of a gimmick, the drift mode. It's fun in an empty parking lot, but calling it drift mode is a bit too much for me. And that's always the case with these front wheel biased hot hatches, A45 AMG, Focus RS, Golf R. It all feels so unnatural once you turn on the drift mode. It's trickery with differentials and not really a natural feeling drift, or not even a drift at all. Okay, first gear, ESP fully off. I'm going to throw it in there and give it everything. Nothing. So, drift mode, leave it out. It's a bit pretentious and it's not really living up to that pretension. Other than that, this car, freaking great. Great seats, great exhaust, looks cool, loads of space, really fun to drive, good gearbox, good engine, nice amount of power for daily use. Yeah, I mean, have I told you that these disabled seats are even carbon? Like a full carbon back? Like, how cool is that? Normally you get that with like, what's the cheapest car that has that? A G80 M3. But now you can get it in a Formentor. I mean, I should really show you guys. Look at that full matte carbon fiber seat. This is just a great car. And that's what I remember from the pre-facelift model. I thought it was just such a good car for a dad that just wants to have fun with and without the kids. And this facelift model is just a little better. I mean, it's a bit boring to conclude that, but it's just the case. So great job, Cupra. Oh yeah, now it's going. First it pushes over its front wheels, and then you can feel like the rear axle getting in there, but you have to push it quite hard, which is not really suitable for public road use. So sorry about that, guys. Launch control in a tunnel. That's how we're going to end this video. Bye guys.